Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Let's see, we're back at Dresden. But how much money do I have? 400,000? All right, one of my subscribers was telling me that one of the things you're supposed to do in order to raise your military score is actually to continue recruiting. Who's this? Oh, those are the Hedge Knights. Like that helmet. So even though it doesn't do anything for us and we don't need it at all, let's see, we got mongrel sharpshooters, headhunters, and marksmen. That's what we're using, okay? We're going to go ahead and recruit some guys. Recruit. And I just want to experiment and see, does it make a difference? You know what, we'll do this as well. And then if I don't get anything from that, to me, then I'll know. Yep, that worked. That is mind-blowingly stupid. So you have to just spend money you don't even need to. Okay. I'm not going to get upset because you know what? At least we know what has to be done. Shout out to the subscriber. I am so sorry I don't remember your name because honestly, I didn't think that would work. So I didn't see a need to note it. But appreciate you. Apparently, that's what needs to be done. Wow. Wow, that's annoying. Okay. All right. Moving on. So what we'll do is we'll do everything that I know needs to be done in this chapter. And then once all that is finished and we're coming up to the end, if we still need more, then I'll just start buying stuff. All right. Oh, that's right. So we were doing Sosiel Quest, right? And the guy led us into a trap, so now we got to figure out what is part 2. All right. Well, did you talk with the extirpators? The extirpators, they're all dead. That's a shame. I think I'm welling up. It was a trap. You were hoping the monster would kill us too. Accusations again. You can say whatever you like, but where's the proof? You can't scare me. Listen, do you understand the situation you've gotten yourself into? You'd be wise not to antagonize us. You should help us and hope that after everything you've done, we still have a little mercy for you. Ha! Mercy? I'd be a fool to believe that lie. I know how kind you and your brother are. My whole back is covered with scars because of his mercy. That's not true. Sosiel mutters silently. It can't be true. Tell me what really happened. Or what? Evil. Or I'll give you to someone who can make you talk. Yes, you could do that. All right, I got nothing else to do. Your bars are strong, locks are good. You got me. I'll hope for your... The imposter cast a vicious look at Sosiel. Your mercy. Well, listen, this time I'll tell you how it was. I was a soldier fighting for the extirpators. That wasn't a lie. I was valet for that scumbag Trevor. He used to work me hard, but that was a long time ago, before the demons took him. Took him? How? Where? How could you even say such a thing? Sosiel's voice is choked with grief and rage. The imposter enjoys the look on Sosiel's face. Keep listening, don't interrupt me. We were hunting a chimera back then. It's an easy job for the extirpators, even with all the demonic freakishness the wound gives a chimera. We were driving it toward your boy Trevor. He was preparing to attack. And then a demon appears, a huge one, scary in a black mask. Bam! Rips one knight to pieces. Bam! There goes another one. And then the demon looks at Trevor and says, "This one is good. I'll take him." and he picked him up like he weighed nothing and vanished. Well, what could we do? That demon was chopping up knights left, right, and center. What could we do? We turned and ran. Then the rest of our guys caught up to us. They executed a few of us on the spot as a warning and made the other slaves live bait for the monsters. Slaves don't live long. Only 3 of us survived out the whole unit, and no one has seen Trevor since. What kind of person was Trevor? A real devil. Didn't go easy on anyone. Beat us good. The knights respected him, and us ordinary infantry were afraid to show our faces to him. Where's Trevor now? Are you deaf? I told you, no one knows. A demon dragged him off. A demon in a black mask. As to where and why, you'll have to ask the demons. There used to be a female knight among the extirpators named Marinta. How did she get Trevor's shield? Marinta? She and Trevor were sleeping together. When they dragged Trevor off, he dropped his shield, so she picked it up. Like, to remember him. I'm telling you, those two deserved each other. When Trevor was gone, that crazy bitch wanted all of us to be executed, the whole unit. The paralictor refused to waste people. He said we would be useful as slaves. She made a scene and then transferred to another order. Good riddance. What happened to the extirpators? You saw what happened to them. They died. I don't care. I'm not going to cry about them. They killed a lot of beasts, but there's always someone stronger. That demon wiped them out. Only the ones who ran survived. You said 3 of you survived. Where are the other 2? I think they were going to go to Kennebrez. They want to pretend to be refugees and then wing it. Do you want to catch them too? They're probably somewhere near the creepy church where the undead used to be. I heard they planned to build a shelter there to stay away from the local commander. Sosiel, have you heard enough? Yes. Sosiel's voice sounds hollow and he looks totally lost. I have. So it's true. My brother betrayed everything we believed in. The war has broken many people. Wait, this is only one person's side of the story, and are liars at that. Let's find the other 2 survivors and ask them. What's the point of running away from the truth? The others will only confirm his words. Sosiel looks down, but then hesitantly looks up at you. Although, it probably wouldn't hurt. Excuse me, I need some fresh air. The imposter is staring at the cracks in the ceiling. You again? What else do you need? Lawful. You don't deserve to live. I sentence you to death. The prisoner spits on the floor. Of course. I expected nothing less. So long, Commander. See you in the abyss. I enjoy the lead up in Sosiel's quest line a great deal. Do not like the end. But we'll talk about that when we get to it. But I kind of like the search. I like the way it tells you more and more about who she is. The people in the city seem to like your sermons. Are those sermons? I just tell people things, simple things. Anyone can figure them out. People are much cleverer than me, but they listen to me and say thank you after. I probably just have a pretty voice. I have to go. All right. Oh, that's right. There should be some people waiting for me, right? I think they're waiting for me over here. Let's see. Because if it's who I think it is, we can go handle his quest and do Camellia's person at the same time. Yep, awesome. Knight Commander. The young Knight Klaem drops to one knee before you. He has noticeably matured since your previous meeting in the Blackwing Library, where you saved him from being burned alive. But his sharp gaze, aristocratic features, and soft voice are just as you remember. By order of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, the Order of the Flaming Lance has come to be of service to you. What does your order do? Order devotes itself to mystical research and the pursuit of secret knowledge. We spend just as much time on spells as we do on prayers and weapon drills. At the end of the day, our enemy is not of this world, which means that to fight it, we need knowledge that is not of this world either. So, you're not the head of the order? Klaem nods sadly. Alas, yes. Our former leader, Sister Miammir, disappeared from Kennebrez not long before the demons attacked. She is considered missing, but almost everyone believes that she has perished. She holds out a leaflet to you, a portrait of a stern-looking half-elf woman printed on gray paper. This is Sister Miammir. If by chance you should find her, alive or... The knight's voice falters. If you learn anything about her fate, our order and I personally would be eternally grateful to you. It's not immediately apparent, but you recognize the face in the picture. It is the mad woman that you saw by the petrified tree near Wintersun. Do you mean Miammir? I saw her near Wintersun, on a cliff, next to a petrified tree. A petrified tree? But of course! In Kennebrez, she was reading a history of the petrified library. I fear that she had gone to the stone wilds. But if one of those trees is here, oh, inheritor, that means she's in grave danger. Commander, do you know the history of these trees? They were enchanted by druids from old Sarkoris to guard knowledge hidden within them. The druids resorted to using an unholy rite to turn the trees to stone and themselves into Seabreeze, undead, whose hatred for all living creatures almost equals their hatred for demons. I can't waste any time. I'm going to help Sister Miammir. Will you accompany me? Seabreeze are extremely dangerous, but if she's still alive, we may have a chance to save her. No problem. And okay. Oh, so we're gonna rest first, and then head out and help him. And in the process, we can... It's so gratifying to have a kind and genteel fellow in the party. I feel so peaceful when you are near. If you had more faith in your heart, you could find peace wherever you went. But I am glad I can bring you solace. Awesome. Okay, back to Wintersun. And you know what? I don't think the Wintersun vendor was available when we were there last. So we can go ahead and check on that as well. Did we need to replace anybody? No, we're good, right? Yep, we're good. Aww. Boom, boom, boom. And nothing there. Okay, Lost Chapel first. Wait, what's here? Oh. Okay, cool. That was all just stuff waiting. That's fine. There's first. Boom, boom, doom, doom, boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, 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 doom. And these guys are somewhere over here, right? Yep. A pair of wounded fugitives sit wrapped in a rag near a barely smoking fire, a half-elf man and a dwarf woman. There's a mixture of revulsion and sympathy on Sosiel's face. After a moment of hesitation, he walks toward the fire. Did you escape from slavery among the Knights of the Order of the Nail? What? No, revered cleric. We know nothing about any... Stop playing dumb. They know all about us. It's obvious that Grant ratted us out, the scoundrel. Damn it! We're done for. The half-elf looks at you wistfully. He is clearly ready to part with his life. Sosiel looks at you silently. There is a storm of emotions on his face. He opens his mouth to say something, but after taking a shaky breath, closes it again. The cleric obviously doesn't know where to begin. So you really did serve the Order of the Nail? We did. Not in the order proper, of course, just as hired soldiers. First we served for money, then they made us slaves and we worked for free. We deserved to be punished. Because of us, the only good person in their damn order perished. The half-elf spits. It's true. If we hadn't lost our nerve back then, what can you tell us about that Graham? A complete scumbag. The Hell Knights hired infantry are no followers of Shellen. There aren't many good people among us, but Graham still stood out. The last to fight, the first to eat, always ready to pillage, rob civilians, steal from corpses. There's nothing he wouldn't do. And he drank like a horse. One of the knights, probably the best of them, he made Graham his valet, tried to make him a better person, but to no effect. Graham quit drinking, though, but he was still scum. This knight had a saying. He said Graham changed his gold for copper coins. I'm not sure there was ever anything golden about Graham, rust more like, but Master Vanek tried to see some good in him. It's a pity he died without finding anything. Changed his gold for copper coins. Sosiel repeats these words in a whisper, clenching his fist. Our proverb from Andoran. Tell me about the death of the knights and your escape. The order we served hunted monsters, manticores, basilisks, sometimes even dragons, but this time their instincts were wrong. Yes, they didn't expect that beast. It caught them off guard, and before we knew it, half the unit was dead. They tried to fight back, but we... What about us? For us, it was a chance to be free. We ran toward Kennebrez. Nobody there would care where we come from and who we'd serve. But Graham was braver. He took armor for a corpse and went to Mendev through Dresden. It's probably where you picked him up, right? Tell me. Sosiel's voice breaks. He clears his throat and starts over. Tell me what you know about Trevor Vanek. Master Vanek, the dwarf looks down. We served under his command. He was an amazing man, a true hero. What was he doing among the Hell Knights? We heard he came from somewhere in Onderon, not for profit like us. No, he had one goal, to rid this world of demons. I always thought he was too good to be a Hell Knight. Such a man should have been a paladin. But who are we to question our commander about his life choices? Anyway, he made his way in the world. In half a year, he was promoted from a squire to a knight, went through the trial, and earned the right to wear black armor. Sosiel bites his lip without saying a word. What kind of person was he? Strict, demanding, toward others, but toward himself above all. And, despite his strictness, he was a kind man. He just knew that discipline was required if we wanted to survive here among the demons. He'd work us hard, but he could thrash the hide off of us for wrongdoings. But his strictness saved many lives. Yes, he often talked to us about his brother. According to him, he was a real saint, but even if only part of what Master Vanek told us was true, his brother was a decent man. Not a fighter, not a hero, an ordinary village priest somewhere in Onderon. A man who seeks no glory, but just does everything he can to help others. Sosiel looks away. Master Vanek idolized him. He used to say he would never be as good a person as him, but at least he would win this war so that his brother wouldn't have to see it. I don't know what kind of person his brother really is, but I remember one thing. He used to say, when you go to a war, leave your heart at home or you'll taint it. I think his heart really stayed there with his brother in Onderon, among all those orchards and vine groves, clean and pure, while his body was drowning in mud and blood here. What happened to him? We killed him. That's not true. It was the demons what killed him. We could have saved him, but we were cowards. I'll never forgive myself. We were hunting down a chimera, and Master Vanek and the other knights were supposed to kill it. And suddenly a terrifying demon in a black mask appeared out of nowhere. He roared something like, "You'll do," and grabbed Master Vanek, and then he ran straight at us. We could have fought and taken him back, but we panicked and scattered. And when we came to our senses, there was no sign of them. We were made slaves as punishment. They said that if we couldn't fight honorably in formation, we'd atone for our crime by doing dirty work. They made us dig trenches, carry baggage, and in battle they sent us ahead to distract the monsters as bait. We dropped like flies. Out of all those who were on the damned hunt, only the two of us survived. 3 if you count Graham. Wait, so was he killed or abducted? No one found his body, it's true, but no one saw him again either. What could the demons have done to him? They must have devoured him. Hopefully it was quick. There was a woman named Marinta in the chapter. How did she get Trevor's shield? She was Master Vanek's betrothed. When the demon dragged him away, his shield was left on the ground. Marinta took it as a keepsake. I don't know what he saw in her. She was angry like a devil. But with him, even she seemed to become a bit kinder. But once he was gone, she turned into a real Erennis. She wanted us to be executed for cowardice, every last one of us. And when the commander said no, she left for another order. I don't know what happened to her after that. Tell me about yourself. There's nothing special about us, but if you have questions, ask us. We'll answer honestly. Did you serve in the Order of the Nail? We did. Not in the order proper, of course. Just as hired soldiers. First we served for money, then they made us slaves and we worked for free. We already saw that. Oh, we saw all this. For whatever reason, it wasn't grayed out. What do you say, Sosiel? Sosiel? So you are... No one saw a body, right? So... maybe I still have a chance of finding my lost brother. Thank you for your words. You have given me back my hope. Sosiel hands a small bag to the fugitives. Take this. They are healing potions, food, some gold, and a letter. Show it to the guards at the gate of Kenabris. You will be taken care of. Yeah, no. The Lich is not going to overrule Sosiel. He sees how personal this is for him. He's not going to interfere. Thank you, Master Vanek. Your brother was right. You really are a saint. Taking the bag, the fugitives walk away quickly. The cleric watches them leave. It seems I knew very little about my brother and about myself. He looks at you, sadly. Good. We will find your brother, wherever he is. Yes. Thank you for continuing the search with me. Even if he is in the abyss, dead or alive, I am sure that together we will find him. I found out the truth, but... The cleric shakes his head. I'm not sure what to think of it. Trevor fell as a paladin, but did you hear what these people said about him? He was the best of the Hell Knights. I can't wrap my head around it. What do you make of it all? Your brother hoped to keep his heart pure, but he couldn't. Alas, this happens to many people in war. That saying about leaving one's heart at home, it didn't save him. But if Trevor wasn't strong enough, what will happen to me? Will I also become... The cleric shakes his head helplessly. The most important point is he might still be alive. I don't know what demon in a black mask attacked him and where he was taken, and it scares me to imagine what they did to him there. But he might still be alive, and that means my hope is still alive too. Thank you for helping me find out the truth, whatever it was. All right, that's all we could do with that for now. We'll have to see in Act 4 whether or not we can actually save his brother. Unfortunately, I might have already screwed it up on this playthrough because I didn't realize how freaking complicated it is to actually get that done. But we'll see. We shall see. Okay, now we head to Winter Sun. What's this? Oh, that's freak. What's this? Oh, that's just alchemical ingredients. I was about to say, I thought I was done here. I'm good. Probably gonna get tired. Yep. Actually, it doesn't matter. Only the Lich is tired. And I don't think there should be anything too rough from a combat perspective. Alright. Back at Winter Sun now.
I'm always open to ideas.
Why, thank you, darling. Alright. First we need to go to the cave. That is the correct cave, right? Yep, that's the correct cave. First, we handle Camellia stuff. So Camellia wanted to go back to the shaman. Then we head over to Miammir. Then we go back to Winter Sun. Actually, no, I don't think we need to go back to Winter Sun because I'm pretty sure there's nothing in that shop that I'm actually interested in. I forgot the end. Ooh, what in the hell is going on? There should be no cutscenes happening. That was weird. All right.
I'll cut you wide open.
No. I'm not killing sleeping animals. Thank you very much. I don't need to be that dastardly. We're committing enough evil here as it is. Wait, no, what? Where is it? Lawful. Here we go. Evil. Camellia. She's yours. Thank you, Commander. Please wait outside. I'm certain this won't take long. Awesome. And look at her, feeling all refreshed.
I'm off.
Okay. Climb back up. If you bother going back inside the cave, you will see that she's laid out dead. Now. Where we want to be. Whew. This fight right here is brutal with every single mythic path except for Lich. With Lich, this fight is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We're not even going to get buffed up unless they change this since the patch. Let's hope that's not the case. If we weren't a Lich, though, I would be getting crazy buff right now because this dude is no joke. No joke. Whoops, I am not in the right location. Too far. There we go. There we go. Up, 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 up. Teacher, what's happened to you? Klaem gingerly touches Miammir's shoulder. You're nothing but skin and bone. You can barely stand upright. Come with me. You need to rest. We must leave this valiant researcher in peace. It may not look it, but she is in the middle of some vital experiment. Rest. Seeds rest in the earth. Bones rest betwixt roots. Covered in snow, we find rest in earth. Until spring. Teacher, Klaem calls to Miammir with pain in his voice. Do you remember me? It's me, Klaem, your student. I've come to bring you home. Klaem? A spark of recognition flares in Miammir's crazed eyes. Klaem, what are you doing here? This place is dangerous. Go. Bone like bark, like rock, like oath. A barely discernible whisper touches your mind. It sounds like the rustling of sand on ice. She belongs to this place, mortal. She will stay here. You will not save her, leave her, or kill her and go on your way, or else you will stay here in her place. Hey, who's there? Come out, show yourself. You desire to know who I am? I will allow it. But this knowledge is not without cost. Oh no. A terrible figure, a petrified skeleton with branching horns, seems to grow out of the ground in front of you. Mortals, begone, begone from this place. She is mine. Leave her to me. Who are you? Siabre. The sound of the word feels like ice in your ear, like you've just laid your head on a frozen tombstone. I was a druid in old Sarkoris long, long ago, before the surviving magic users brought disaster upon themselves. While this land was alive, I protected it with my life. When the time came for it to die, I followed it into death. The smooth, gleaming white stones in the skull's eye sockets are fixed on the petrified tree. Our forest held secrets, ancient, sacred truths. The demon brought fire. Flesh and wood burn as well as each other. But stone does not burn. We turned our trees to stone and stood next to them as stone guardians. Why do you say that Miammir belongs to this place? The insolent, foolish mortal came here seeking the secrets of the old forest. Well, I allowed her to glimpse them, but these secrets come at a cost. To preserve them, to escape the fire into the embrace of stone, we pay with our lives and souls. It is only fair that she should pay the same price. Could I learn some of your secrets too? I'm willing to pay any price. What must I do? Hug the tree? Drink from the stream? Watch only in falling rain? I'm ready for anything. The Siabre is silent for a time. She was here first. You are too late. It has grown too noisy here now. Leave. We have no interest in your payment. What a terrible, terrible shame. If you change your mind, send word to me by carrier pigeon or by dragonfly or whatever you have here. We are crusaders. We fight demons. We share a common enemy. We're on the same side. On the same side of what? The front, where you foreign invaders battle with invaders from the abyss for mutilated lands? No, mortal. I may despise you less than I do the demons, but I am on one side. You are on another. Requires Lich mythic path. Swallow the Siabre's soul. You are mistaken, dead one. It is you who belongs to me. Emotionless, polished white stone shine in the Siabre's eye sockets, but you think you can see the monster's horror in the stone's smooth surface as you inexorably reach with an unseen hand toward its soul. The skeleton gives a howl of terror, and the branches of the petrified tree groan in unison. Your body greedily absorbs the tree's power. The hardness of the dead tree, unbent by time, flows into your flesh and bones, suffusing them with unshakable fortitude. When you finish, the dead guardian crumbles into dust. Woohoo! That is awesome. That is awesome. Especially if you know how hard that fight can be. Awesome. Landstark moans, winds gray songs. Muttering something indecipherable, Miammir drops to her knees before the Siabre's dust, grasping handfuls of it and pouring it from one hand to the other. Teacher, wake up, I'm begging you. Remember who you are. The woman becomes absorbed in her own musings and then raises her slightly clearer gaze to Klaem. I am Miammir. I was looking for the knowledge of the druid so I could I think there was a war. Yes, yes, we are at war with someone, and this knowledge, these secrets, briars and thistles, bone and bark, this knowledge. She looks away. I discovered something important, but I can't remember what. Klaem, Klaem, my best student, I will tell you what I learned later, when I remember it. I need to rest, but later, I will tell you, I will share, I will reveal. What do you think I should do with her? The nasty rumors were true. She really did abandon her post willingly. I am sure she had noble intentions, but none of it matters now. Look at her, Commander. She's barely alive and she doesn't know who she is. Send her for treatment. When she regains her sanity, she can answer for her sins. Look at her. She's raving. She doesn't know what she is. She's not fit to stand trial, let alone to be punished. She needs a healer, not an interrogator. The Lich is going to choose the good option, unfortunately, because the Lich wants to know what she's learned. He is very much so interested in the secrets of the Druids. Of course, I know, as someone who has played the game, that she never provides any additional knowledge, and you are not rewarded in any way from sending her for treatment. Why that is, I don't understand. Am I missing something from this dialogue that hints that she really has nothing to offer? I don't think so. But we are going to choose the good option here. She's not herself. We'll send her to the real for healing. But actually, what he's hoping is when she feels better, he's going to get some information and then hopefully some additional power out of doing this for her. Thank you. We should show her mercy now, and only later consider whether harsh consequences are also warranted. Sosiel liking it is also a very nice benefit. Thank you, Commander. I hope she will regain her sanity. And that's that. Okay, and with that, there's only one more. No, I'm sorry. There's two more party member things that I need. We should be getting one more thing from Camellia. And there's an area exit here? How is this an area exit? That doesn't seem right. There is an area exit? Okay, I'll take the map's word for it. There's one more thing with Camellia, and then whoa, that's not good. I am not buffed properly. It's just a spirit, but still kind of creeping me out. You know what? I'm going to give you this guy, and then we're going to do this guy. I don't know. I don't have him. I only have maximized. I don't have him powered. But here, actually, we'll do this. We're going to quicken this. That didn't do very much damage. We're going to go with this instead. We should have went with that for the first place. Oh, well. Oh, well. I guess not. Doesn't even work on this dude.
Don't hold back.
There we go. And, all right. That should put us in a good spot. Take him out. Whoops. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Oh, snap. Definitely take him out. He put freaking Sirocco on us. How dare you? You scum sucker. How dare you? That is awful. Oh, snap. Move up. Move up. Who's back there? Get your behind up. Wow. That was that was highly uncool. That whole sequence. Man, this is when you really miss Sela. I can go ahead and do a lay on hands and clear your whole exhaustedness up. It's all right, though. We're going to spend a little diamond dust, get this taken care of. All right.
I'm gone.
Where were we? We were going over here, right? They claim that there is a marker going out. All right. Oh, my God. She's experiencing the same thing. Why are you stopping? Keep walking.
You can trust me.
Thank you. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay. All that's done, so we can now head back to Dresden. And hopefully we don't get jumped on the way. That'd be really nice. We could have teleported, but I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Bum, 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 Ooh, all of us are exhausted. We really need a nap, huh? Save here. All right, enter. They don't care where I am. The Outcast. What's that about? Oh, is that the name of... No, that's not Kaylisa's quest, is it? Aren't you tired of your endless work? Sosiel smiles mysteriously. Take a break from your righteous labors and let's go for a walk. I want to draw a couple of studies for your portrait. You standing proudly against the background of the city you saved. Are you really going to paint my portrait? Of course, I can't think of a more worthy model. Is it just me, or are you up to something? Sosiel's smile grows even more mysterious. Come with me and you will see. Of course, come on. Thank you. You won't regret this. You and Sosiel stroll around the city, searching for the best spot for sketching. Here, perhaps? No, this won't work. Awful background. It doesn't suit you at all. Maybe you can draw me right here? Maybe here? No, the light is wrong. I want the background to suit you. I want it to be perfect. Will you tell me where we're going? Love that design. What makes you think we're going somewhere in particular? Sosiel's face radiates pure innocence. We're just walking around the city, looking for a place that will inspire the artist and emphasize the beauty of the model. What else have you been drawing lately? Portraits mostly. Knights, soldiers, priests, prisoners, masons, refugees. People full of hope, people full of rage. People so numb with grief they cannot speak. So many people pass before our eyes every day. If I could, I'd paint every single person in this city so none of their faces would ever be forgotten. Aha! Sosiel stops, beaming with anticipation. This is the perfect place. Stand over there, please. As soon as you stand where Sosiel indicated, the cleric signals to someone out of sight. An unseen orchestra begins to play. Overwhelmed by the sound of trumpets and violins, you feel something light and fragrant start to rain down upon you. An actor dressed as an angel sits on the wall above your head, taking handfuls of flower petals from a large tub and sprinkling them over you. Sosiel approaches you slowly and solemnly. Professor Snape, you are a hero and a leader to many. Some of us are lucky to call you a friend and a brother in arms, but I want you to know you mean so much more to me. The cleric kneels before you. My goddess encourages us to seek beauty in everything we do, in our appearance, deeds, and thoughts. I do not think she will condemn me if I say I have found the perfection we extol in our hymns to her. I have found it in you. Of all the mortals in our imperfect world, you are the most beautiful. I understood this the first time I saw you. Now I kneel before you and ask you most humbly to allow me to be with you. My heart is yours, if you'll only take it. Hey, grimace. Let's see. We're not gonna do the old gods. Is this a confession? This declaration of love seems like something you got out of a book. Which one was it? We're not gonna do him like that. He might take insult to that. You know what? No, we are gonna do that. This declaration of love seems like something out of a book. Which one was it? It was the Elegy of Ever Blossoming Spring. Sosiel looks crestfallen. You didn't like it? Does that mean you do not want to be with me? Stroke Sosiel's cheek. You want to love me? Fine. I'll allow it. Actually, that's kind of perfect because, again, like I said before, the Lich doesn't believe Sosiel will truly accept him once he gets deeper into this path of death that he's currently on. So he would have actually, even though it would have hurt, he would have been okay if Sosiel had decided to turn his back now. But with Sosiel showing such a demonstration, he's not going to turn Sosiel away, but he still doesn't believe there's truly a future for them. The young cleric seems mesmerized, watching you with a mix of adoration and horror, as if you were a deity descended from on high. I'm ready to pose, but shall we allow the orchestra to leave and get that poor angel off the wall first? Yes, of course. Sosiel waves away the performers with embarrassment, then produces his sketchbook. Stand here. Oh, Shellen, I promise you this portrait will be a masterpiece. Turda? Commander, the woman entering the room is horribly wounded. Her simple clothes are soaked with blood. Her face has been beaten to a pulp, and one arm is twisted at an unnatural angle. She walks toward you, but her legs give out and she falls to the floor. Oh, wonderful. Commander, it's Ember. Ember's been taken. Ember? What's wrong with her? Baphomet cultists came to her sermon. They slaughtered everyone and took her off to their unholy shrine to sacrifice her. I can tell you where it is. I'm begging you. Hurry before they do something to her. Perception passed. How exactly do you know where the shrine of Baphomet is? You're very perceptive, Commander. The woman lowers her head, stops for a moment, and then forces herself to continue, looking you straight in the eye. I didn't come here only to tell you about Ember's abduction, but also to surrender to the law. Arrest me for treason. I am a cultist of Baphomet. It's my fault Ember was taken. Why are you helping me if you are a cultist? I regret what I did. That doesn't absolve me of my guilt, but at least I can do some good before I accept my punishment. Tell me more about your cult. I was recruited a few months back. I came to the city to work on a construction site. I was alone with no friends and no money. I met some nice people in the tavern. Her beaten face twitched into a grimace. We spent some good times together, and they were always willing to help me in any way they could. They even let me borrow money and never asked for it back. I thought I'd really found friends. Then they started saying things about unfairness in the army, that Galfrey is a tyrant and you're her executioner, that fighting cultists is just slaughtering innocent people who see things a different way. I felt like something was off, but they were my friends. Well, it didn't even take 2 months before I was kissing the hoof of Baphomet's statue in his shrine and swearing an oath to his warlord Thaskarad. Break Baphomet's profane altar, destroy his cult, and punish me in front of everyone as an example to the rest. Thaskarad, who is that? A very powerful demon. I've only seen him once and I almost died of fear. He is huge and he breathes fire and devours human souls. He has an entire army of Templars at his command. How did you end up at Ember's sermon? At first, I stayed away from her sermons, but the cult leaders kept a close eye on her. People flocked to her. The cultists dreamed of poaching her congregation and maybe even luring her to their side, too. When she started saying prayers for the Demon Lords, we thought it would be easier to entice them to our side, but we underestimated her. 5 spies, including me, infiltrated her congregation, and when the other cultists came for her, all 5 of us took up arms to protect her from them. Ember said prayers for Demon Lords. That can't be true. You didn't know? She's a true saint. I don't know what else to call her. She was offering up prayers for all the Demon Lords, Baphomet, Deskari, Nocticula, Cabriri, asking that they come to their senses and end this war, stop hurting people. She believes there's good in everyone, even in creatures who are evil incarnate. I don't know if anyone can make demons come to their senses, but she can do it with people. How could I keep hurting Crusaders after I, along with the others, appealed to Baphomet's better nature? How could I ask him to repent and not repent myself? I see. I've decided what to do with you. I will humbly accept your decision, whatever it may be. Lawful. There can be no mercy for cultists, even former ones. Arrest her. Arrest is the least I deserve. She meekly follows the soldiers escorting her to prison. Awesome. Okay. So we will rest first, and then we can go rescue Ember. And then hopefully when we come back, Camellia will be ready, and that will be officially all of the content that we need to do. I am glad to have met you, Areelu. For me, you are proof that miracles can happen even in the darkest times. I will try not to let you down. I promise. Ah, to corrupt or not to corrupt? That is the question. And nope, we don't need to add anybody extra because we're going to rescue. Okay. Let's see. I actually don't remember where that freaking shrine is. Is it? Oh, wait. Here. First. I got 50 marksmen. Joys upon joys. Hey, I've got a logistics upgrade. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Isn't that nice? A Chalexian lord with an escort of battle slaves wishes to join the crusade, but many crusaders loathe slavery. He asks the commander to free the thralls and banish the outsiders. I could buy and free them. I could accept them. Whoa, battle slaves is a thing? That's interesting. The strongest and most warlike of slaves turn into soldiers. Before going to war, all of them have undergone harsh and high-quality training, so their deaths wouldn't be pointless. Free them by force. All right, so none of this actually helps military. Is lawful. No. Force. The slaver was shamed and banished, and his slaves were given freedom. The soldiers admired the commander's decision, but relations with Cheliax have soured. Lich doesn't give a damn about Cheliax either, anyway. So that's perfectly fine. To the device, parade. Okay. Dragons in care. What was this? Sure. All right. And that's that. Boom, boom, boom. The queen arrived. to the left, right? Are you? Wait. Hell Knight Outpost. Nope, that's not where it is. Aha, Baphomet Shrine. Actually, I think about it. What is this? Treason Home? No, I don't have one for that. Oh well. Oh, that's recruitment. Yeah, still sitting at 16,000. You know what? Because now that I think about it, if I fast forward a bunch, then I'm still gonna have to do this weekly when it comes down to it. There we go. How's that? Yep. Just that simple. All right. It is what it is. No use complaining about it. At least now I know what to do. There we go. That's where we go. And I think we have enough blur scrolls. I found the wood carving in Winter Sun utterly enchanting. It takes great skill and precision to create such wonders from wood. It would be a shame if this art were to die out. What matters is that the people survived. That means the beauty they create will continue to live on as well. What in the hell? Why?
The heartbeat quickens.
Uh-huh. Excellent. The Lich has little tolerance for this. How dare you interrupt me while I'm trying to save my party members? Two. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
I'll take care of it.
And
What's on your
this being a particularly big deal, I'm not gonna go all out with it. That should do it. Alright,
We
let's
do
go.
it my way.
The altar of Lord Baphomet has been desecrated. We will clean it with the blood of the traitors. Look what you've done. Hands off, scoundrels. We won't give her to anyone, not to you or the demons. Please don't fight. You are all kind people. You don't need to hurt each other. Baphomet demands blood. Spare no one. Traitors and faithful alike will be sacrificed to our Lord. Looks like the girl is right. If we want to survive, we'll have to work together. Ooh, that is getting better and better. Breathing hard, a cultist knight wipes her blood-smeared sword on a tabard depicting Baphomet's unholy seal. She looks around. It was a difficult fight, but by some miracle, none of the cultists perished. Looking back at Ember, she kneels in front of you. Knight Commander, we are guilty of treason and we repent. We beg for your mercy. Don't listen to her, Commander. Another knight, also wearing Baphomet's tabard, throws his weapon to the ground. Repentance! She was ready to give this girl to the demons until she realized there would be no mercy from them. We are all traitors and murderers here, henchmen of Baphomet and soldiers in Thasgarod's army. You'd better kill us all on the spot. Don't say that. You protected me, didn't you? Maybe you wanted to do something bad, but then you changed your mind, didn't you? The elf girl looks at you with her large, shining eyes. Please, don't punish them too harshly. They didn't mean to hurt anyone. They were just deceived by the demons. Are you all right? Yes, just a little scared. The kind knights protected me. And then you came. Tell us what happened to you. Some of the locals had gathered so we could all pray together. Then those knights came and started fighting, and they killed lots of people. Then they took me here and put me on the altar. I asked them not to hurt me. Then they started arguing among themselves. Some said they had to sacrifice me, and others wanted to protect me. I was so sad they were arguing. I tried to make them friends again, but they just yelled more and swung their swords. Then I cried because I didn't want anyone else to die. My tears fell on the altar, and then smoke came out of it, and the altar split in half. Then all the knights screamed, and demons came from outside and yelled that I had insulted Baphomet. But I didn't want to hurt anyone, I swear. I just wanted everyone to be friends again. Did you really say prayers for the Demon Lords? Yes, I think Demon Lords are the most miserable creatures in the world. Being evil is sad and painful, and it means that the evilest ones must be the saddest of all. Happy people don't start wars and don't bring terrible calamities down on others. So I thought that if they heard our prayers, then maybe they would change their minds and wouldn't be evil anymore. I don't care if they are good or evil. They are my enemies, and I destroy my enemies. But do you have to be enemies? I think there's always a way to be friends again. Which of these knights protected you? All of them. Please don't punish anyone. You see they've repented. We have, I swear. Don't believe the repentance of the cultists, Commander. We are all traitors and liars. Why are you defending them? They killed your congregation and abducted you. Yes, they killed many good people, but will killing them make anything better? Please don't kill them. You see, they've repented. I know you do everything fairly and as the law tells you to, but the most important law of all is kindness. If we punish everyone for everything and don't forgive anyone, in the end, we'll have to execute everyone in the world. Isn't that silly? I've decided what I'm going to do with these cultists. I hope for your mercy. I hope you will punish us with the full force of the law. Please, be kinder. Lawful. I won't execute them, but I'll send them to prison. You can keep preaching to them through the bars. It's both fair and merciful. Praise the commander for his wisdom and kindness. You'll see, they will change. Ember smiles to the cultists. I will visit you every day. Shall we? Ah, Ember. Loot. Oh, you know what this reminds me? I keep forgetting to check the books I have. Whoa, I picked up something. Oh, this is where the crown comes from. Blazing Crown. Whenever the wearer of this headband of Charisma +4 deals damage to an enemy through a spell, she gets 10 temporary hit points for 3 rounds. This effect can occur once per 5 rounds for each enemy.
Follow if you dare.
All right. So, Camellia is all that's left, and then we know we have all the party member quests we're supposed to have. Excellent. This is going quite well, besides not having all files on my whatchamacallit. But it's perfect though. All right, and I think that's enough for one day. Hope all of you enjoyed the episode today. If you did, please leave me a like down below, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.